Monday. We talked a lot today about the breastplate. And Hashem said to Moshe, the breastplate must not come loose from the ephod. Whatever you do, don't cross the streams. Right, for those that know that reference. The breastplate should not come loose from the ephod. Like, whoa, what's so bad? The ephod hung from the high priest's back down to his heels. Right? There's a back apron. While the breastplate rested in front, opposite his heart. The back represents that which is external and mundane. The aspects of life that are necessary, but are not, they're just a means to an end. They're not the focus, our main interest. Right? Your backside is things that they're secondary and they're means to an end. The front is your interest. In contrast, the front signifies the internal and sublime, the focus of interest, just as our face, which represents express our inner thoughts and feelings, is on the front of our body. If I turn my back to you, it means I'm not, my interest. The fact that the breastplate must not come disconnected from the ephod, right? So I love this because Gary left, but a lot of times you wonder, what's this like minutia of the details of the temple? Not just like measurements, but and this shouldn't move we're not making a temple. We're not making a mishkan now. Okay, maybe by the temple will come, we have to know it. But so many almost not even instructions, just manufacturers' warnings of this shouldn't happen. What's so bad if it moves? Why is it the worst thing in the world? He wasn't running around, So it says because you're connecting the breastplate to the ephod, it can't be disconnected. That means the high priest was the highest level person in the Jewish people at the time, right? He represented the embodiment, the person who represented the Jews before God on Yom Kippur and other times as well. In other words, he's the highest version of the Jewish people. So he's saying there can be no gap between what is your main interest, your sublime, your spiritual interest, which is the main point of life, the godly soul stuff, right? But there can be no gap between the backside stuff, the mundane. True in our idealistic and inspired hearts must express itself even in our heels, meaning the ephod went down to the heels.
So the lower body has to be connected to the choshen.
Right, even the lower body, exactly. Even down, all the way down to your toes.
Again, the idea. Where do you see your toes? I mean, it goes down to
heels.
Below your knees, but it doesn't go down to the ground.
Heels. It goes down to the heels. The heels is the lowest. Whatever, not to the ground because then we'd have dirt. But
why do you say heels?
Possible point. The ephod went down to the heels in the back.
No, it didn't. My ephod doesn't go down below the hem of the blue robe underneath it.
Well,
tunic.
I don't know. Maybe your ephod is wrong.
This is Levine. I'm showing you Levine.
I'm saying I have a book also. I just don't know. The arguments.
The ephod is just above the hem.
I don't know.
This is the
Chachamim has it more down, closer to the heels.
The inside is about front and back, not all the way up.
He has a different picture there. I don't know. The point I'm saying is this is 1988, 57, 48.